welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about this video. I know I've been MIA for some time, but Bikona, and as you guys can see from the title of this video, it is Budget Barbie, how to slay on a budget. So what inspired this video is a conversation I was having with a friend of mine, and we were just talking about fashion, and style and stuff like that. And the conversation ended up being about how a person is supposed to be able to afford the high end brands, the more expensive brands. So I figured, why not share the advice that I shared with her with everyone else who's on my channel. You see, I'm such a nice person. I actually care about you guys. Like, wow. So if you do like this video, and if you're a student or someone who's working but you're still hustling, you're still trying to get your coins but you're not there yet, this is the video for you to watch. So like, comment, and of course do subscribe. So yeah guys, to get started, basically I'll be sharing a few tips that I live by, so that I can slay like the other kids. So yeah, it's just a few tips. I'll be explaining them. I won't be using any number sequence, and it's not by any particular order. It's just how I manage to slay on a budget. So let's get started. Okay, first things first, what you have to do is know where your interests lie. And this is quite important, guys, because I understand that slaying is a very broad concept. I mean, it's about looking good, it's about your vibe, it's about your makeup, your hair, but it's very important to know like where your interests are, because I mean, you can always tell when a person is more interested in fashion. Then this person will just kill an outfit, dead, face down, or you just know this person's beat is gonna be on fleek. I know that a makeup is more important to me, that sometimes I can get away with just a simple outfit. I mean, come on, I don't really think too much about fashion, but I do look cute sometimes. But most of the time, what's important to me is my face is looking good. My makeup has to be on point, and then obviously my hair has to look nice, because they complement one another. And then I can get away with just a t-shirt and a pair of jeans and white sneakers, and then I'm good to go. So know where your interests lie, because that way you'll be able to prioritize when you're actually out there in the world with your tiny budget or your limited, restricted budget. Then you'll know where your heart lies. Like where your instincts will lead you to. If you're at the mall, you won't be going with the wind or willy-nilly. You're in a Mac store, next thing you're in Zara, you're gonna go crazy. So yeah, know where your interests lie. So number 2, guys, plan. And planning is so important, and not just the actual planning, but when you're planning. Like what time in your space of in your financial state, you have to know when to plan. What I've noticed, whenever I'm broke and it's like a week before payday or the day I get my allowance, I will most probably be out in the world checking out Fashion Nova, Superbalist, Spree. I'll be out there in the world, guys, just putting everything in my cart, being so ambitious, being on some, ooh, maybe I'm gonna buy this, ooh, maybe I'm gonna buy this. Honey, you will go crazy, because on the actual day where you do get your money, you're gonna think, what was I doing? Like, you're literally gonna start lying to yourself, because I know I do that. I'll be on some, no, maybe I'm gonna get a bonus, or maybe my parents will be more generous. Honey, no, it's not gonna happen. Okay, so how did I break out of that cycle? Plan on the actual day where you get your money. Guys, trust me, this key works, because on the actual day when you do get your money and you're actually looking at your money like this, you'll know what you need. Okay, you will know that you don't have to go into Zara, you don't have to go to a Mac store. You will know that you should familiarize yourself with this cam. You will know that. So guys, always make sure that you plan on the actual payday or the day you get your allowance, so that you can be safe. Otherwise, you will go nuts. Sure. Okay, the next step is obviously to budget. This is very simple. This is very easy. What you have to do, guys, is just be able to delegate where your funds are going. I mean, if you're getting X amount of money, you have to know that, okay, this percentage is going to my savings account, this is groceries and toiletries, and then this is to splurge, and then this is my rainy day fund. Yeah, because I mean, you have to have a rainy day fund, and it has to be separate from your savings account, because your rainy day fund is like when you're out in the world, you don't know what could happen, you'll know that you do have at least a certain amount of money that will help you when times are tough. So I hate not having money at all. Like, I can't live, I can't breathe when I'm down to nothing, guys. Like, at this age, nah, I cannot. I can't afford to be flat broke. I just couldn't. I'd rather not eat. I'd rather not eat, honey. But yeah, guys, be able to plan and to delegate where your funds are going. That way you'll know that even when you are planning to go out or go shopping, you only have this certain amount of money that you're going to spend there. Okay? So do that. It will help you. Yeah. Okay, another tip, guys, is to not to be intimidated by any store. You know, when I was having a conversation with my friend, she was like, but going to this store or going to that store, I was like, sweetie, if you are really a fashion person, you should not let any store or brand name intimidate you. Like, honestly, guys, I think I really prioritize sales. I live for the sales department. Like, that's my ish. When I go to a store, the first place I walk to is the sales section, because I mean, that's where I belong. Honey, you have to start there and be like, okay, I could be paying this amount of money, but I'm actually gonna pay. Guys, there's nothing more pleasing than getting to the till and then you realize that your item has been marked down. Like, that's when you know that God exists. That's when you know that you are serving a living God. That's when you know that your prayers stay answered. Like, come on now. There's no better feeling, guys. Like, I live for that. I'm always at the store on time. Come on, honey. Give me something. Give me something. Give me some 10%, 50% off. Give me something. That's why I always have those thank you cards, guys. I'm that person who whip out a thank you card before they even ask for one. I'm already on some. I am that person, and honey, I am proud, because when I'm walking out of there with my 30% off, like, honey, do you know who I am? I'm like, what? I've still got coined and I'll be slaying, so I'm winning. So guys, make sure that you check the sales department. You know, guys, my friend was even telling me about, okay, honestly, I was also quite intimidated by Zara. I think this was in 2015. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, guys, people who buy qua Zara, oh my word. But when I actually got there, it wasn't so bad, I remember, I know that every time I shop there, I never really feel like, I can't breathe, I've bent over, because I know where my limits are. I know that, okay, this item is enough. Like, come on, I'm not gonna buy a t-shirt for a grand. Like, come on now. No, thank you. So I'm that person. So make sure that you do go to every store, but you know your limits. Guys, going to every store doesn't only mean go to the expensive stores. Go to the inexpensive stores. Go to Mr. Price. Go to the Fix. It's all about, guys, if you really understand fashion and you understand, the slaying game, you'll know that, honey, it's not really about brand names. Come on, sweetheart. I learned this with makeup, because I don't even own a Tom Ford, but look at this highlight. Come on now. Come on. Look at these brows. Okay, let's talk about that. All right? It's not really about flexing and stunting with these famous names. There's nothing wrong with having them. Don't get me wrong. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a bit of Chanel, But if you can't afford it, honey, it's all good. It's not a train smash. Relax. Chill. Your time will come. I don't own a designer bag, and I don't lose sleep. I would like one, though. But it's fine that I don't have one. I mean, it's cool. I'm still alive. So we're good over here. So yeah, guys, walk into every store. Mr. Price, the Fix, everything will work for you. Just don't bend over for a designer brand. Come on now. That there is food at home. See, this one is funny and interesting, because when you're a slay queen, guys, not that I know, because I'm not a slay queen, but when you're a slay queen, you'll often see that Mugel is at, Tasha's, Tasha's, looking cute out there. Honey, if you're balling on a budget, what are you doing there? Why are you there? There's food at home. At home. So, go home. It's as simple as that. Don't be out here in the streets, trying to flex, gobo. What's these fancy coachmen, things like that? Don't do that. What are you doing? Guys, there's food at home. Whip up something cute, whip up something nice. I actually enjoy cooking, but I do like going out. I do, but I know that, okay, if I can't afford to, I'm not gonna do that, and that's fine. I'm not gonna die. So guys, there is always food at home. That's something to live by. That's something I'm trying to train myself with. I'm trying to tell myself that, okay, girl, you can't always be out in the streets. You have to sit at home and cook, okay? And I think the idea of there is food at home is not only about going out. It's just the concept that you don't have to do unnecessary shopping. Guys, if you already have a pair of black strap heels, you don't have to now go buy another black pair of strap heels because maybe they are from Aldor or something like that. You don't have to do that. You already sorted. Like, why are you being extra? If you already have a black handbag, you don't have to go out there in the world and go buy another one. Like, come on now. You have to be smart with your slay game. You have to show a bit of diversity, Yes, it's not about having, tons of purses or whatever. It's just that don't do unnecessary shopping. It's as simple as that. Okay? Don't do it. Okay, another step, guys, is quality over quantity. I know this is a bit of a clash between the previous step and this one, because you guys probably think, but you said that we can just have one item. But guys, What I mean is that it's okay to wait and chill until you can actually buy the proper, quality. I mean, I think especially with makeup, guys, I understand that there are replicas, So I see a lot of Kylie Jenner lip kits out there in the streets. Abo Huda. Like, guys, come on. It's not that deep. You don't have to now go buy a full set of fake Kylie Jenner lipsticks. What point are you trying to prove? So keep it real, guys. Go to a discount and go buy LA Girl. Go buy the proper, good quality cosmetics. These things are going to your face. You don't have to be pressed with a fake brand name. Come on. But anyway, guys, that's the point I'm trying to make, okay? You can have as many designer items as you feel like you need to, but I mean, honestly, you don't have to now do the most, because vele, if you go to my friend or a Chinese store, you are going to get Kylie Jenner lip kits for like 30 rand. I've actually witnessed a couple. There's a store there at Spa. If you're next to Spa, if you're in Port Elizabeth, there's a store close to Spa in Summerstrand. Guys, Kylie Jenner, 30 rand. Huda, what is like, I don't know, maybe 40 rand. You don't have to be that extra. Like, come on, guys, it's not that deep. You can go to Discam, buy good quality stuff, and call it a day, okay? Don't be too pressed with brands, because now you're gonna start losing the game, okay? So relax, chill, homegirl. So this is the last rule and the most important rule, guys. Let me drink water for this one. All right, stay in your lane. Now, this rule, guys, goes on top of every other rule that I have already mentioned. Ne? Stay in your lane, sweetie, because why would you press yourself about someone else's lifestyle? Guys, social media can be so pressurizing. Like, you can find yourself so miserable and so depressed because you're out there in the world watching other people live their lives, and you're just like, oh, when am I getting a break? And I mean, I've personally been a victim of this until I grew up. Like, honestly, stay in your lane, guys. If you can't afford something, if you don't have a designer bag, it's not the end of the world. Those people who already have designer bags, congrats to them. Your time is gonna come. Relax, okay? I mean, can you imagine the day actually walking to a Louis Vuitton store and you're like, yes, I'm here to buy an item. I don't even know what to say because I don't even know what they sell. And you're just like, yes, I would like a handbag, please. And you're taking out your card and you're like, there you go. Yes, okay, it won't be fun when money is leaving your account, but you'll be having that moment for you, okay? It will be the most exciting moment. Can you imagine going to a Gucci store, buying a bag, and then going home and crying your tears out because now you are flat broke because you had to prove a point to social media that, wow, you have a designer bag? Come on, guys. Now, honestly, if you were to test me and give me, I don't know, guys, how much do designer bags cost? I don't even know. I don't know. But anyway, if you were to give me whatever amount of money a designer bag costs, I would not get up right now and be like, I'm gonna go buy a bag. I'd probably pay at least a good 3 months for it. Guys, honestly. I think know where your priorities are. Don't be so pressed with social media. Social media, come on. At this age, guys, at this age, you beat by social media. Hey, wow. But anyway, guys, it was a drag. I am dragging everyone out there in the world who is still pressed by how other people are living. Guys, let me tell you a personal story from like my life. Guys, last year, I think Nicki Minaj came out with, the 40-inch, weave and whatever. And then a lot of people started wearing inches. I wanted to be part of that squad, guys. Like, I did. But I knew that I bob him that. I literally had to buy a bob just so that I can switch it up. Okay? I knew it was not my time yet. But then, 2017 December, I was like, I'm buying this. I'm buying myself inches. And I have my inches. I'm happy. It's fine. Guys, you could have whatever you want if you pace yourself. It's all about pacing yourself. This doesn't mean you're never going to have a designer bag. If you really want one, that's fine. Just chill for now. You can't afford one. That's reality, okay? So stay in your lane, sweetie, okay? Keep it real with yourself, okay? Okay. All right. Anyway, guys, that was my slice of cake. How to slay on a budget. Those were a few tips. I apologize if I was a bit, aggressive with my approach, but I was trying to make it clear. So guys, yeah, man, that's how you slay on a budget. So if you really liked those tips, guys, and you feel like that's exactly what you needed in life, I am so honored to be the one to share it to you guys. So tell your friends to tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your friends to come watch this video. Subscribe to my channel, like, and of course, comment. Otherwise, that's it for me and this video. Guys, I will see you on the flip side. Love, love, love you.